All right, guys, welcome back. So, workout for today, workout number one, relatively simple as far as the material in it. Is an old school workout, the Bas Rutten workout. So, if you've been training Krav Maga for a long time, or mixed martial arts, or kickboxing, then you're very familiar with this workout. And if you already have the DVDs or the cassettes, that's what I had, the cassette and the VHS set, then you're probably good to go. You might not be interested in following along with this video. But for the rest of you, I'm going to give you a way that I'm going to introduce you to the workout, and I'm going to give you a way that you can do them for free at home. Don't tell boss that I told you that. If some of you haven't already figured that out already, okay, I'm sure there are some who are pretty savvy with that type of stuff, and it might be more common knowledge than I think, but I'm going to give you a little hack anyway. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to take you through a quick tutorial on how to do the all-round fighting tape that Boss has. So I think, it's been a long time since I've had the full set in front of me, but there's 4 workouts. There's a boxing, there's a Thai boxing, there's an all-round fighting, and then I think there's an all-round workout. I think all-round fighting is the best one. All-round workout is really good too, but there's some more advanced things in there that maybe I'll cover in a different video. This one will help supplement your actual Krav Maga or Muay Thai training a little bit better. And some of the video or some of the workout, you might already know some of the components, some of the basic combinations. We're just going to put them together a little bit more aggressively, and obviously it's a much longer workout. I think the 2-minute rounds, 1 minute rest is like 29 minutes something seconds, and the 3-minute rounds is like 27 minutes. So the goal is to complete that whole workout. If you're a beginner, I would suggest you stick with the 2-minute rounds. If you're already hardcore and you got good conditioning, then you could probably bump it up to the 3-minute rounds. But you want to get through the whole workout, the duration of the workout. So either the 27 minutes or the 29 minutes, whatever it is. Okay. Things that you'll need for this workout, nothing. If you have a heavy bag or a bag on a stand and you want to hit the heavy bag for your combinations, that's even better, but it's not necessary. I don't have that. Surprisingly enough, I don't have one at home. So you could just shadow box the combinations to the air. If you have a heavy bag, though, I recommend that you put your gloves on. Okay. Other necessary equipment, sign from failed Waterbury location. Absolutely necessary. If you don't have that, just turn the video off immediately. Okay. But we'll get started. I'm going to walk you through really quick some things that you probably already know as well, but the way he calls the combinations in the video might be a little bit different than the way you're used to. So just try to follow along as best you can. I'm gonna go through it relatively quickly. If you have to like go back and listen again, then that's probably what you have to do. Until you get used to it and you start to really get the hang of it, just focus on continuously moving and working on your combinations as best as you can. They don't have to be exact. You don't have to get every single one. You don't have to get every single sprawl. Just try to do your best the first time, and then over time you'll probably get a little bit better at it. Okay, so we'll just jump right into it. So I'm just going to run through the really basic combinations. So the boxing portion of the drills, you guys are probably already familiar with your standard 1 through 4 combinations. Okay, and that's what most of this is based around. So the number 1 just being the jab or the left straight. Sometimes he'll say left straight, sometimes he'll say jab, sometimes he'll say 1. I do the same exact thing, okay? And then you have the 2, which is the jab cross. Then you have the 3, which is the jab cross left hook. Then you have the 4, jab cross hook cross, okay? Or left straight, left hook, right straight. If you want to mix it up a little bit, you could change up the last straight on the number 4 to a right uppercut. Okay, you could, if you want. I usually just throw the straight, but if you want to switch it up and throw the uppercut, you can. Okay, then he mixes in some different things in the combination, so he'll call out different things. He might say a 2 and a 3, which is jab, cross, hook. Okay, so it's a number 2 and a number 3. He might say 4 plus a right straight. So 4 plus a right straight would be jab, cross, hook, cross, cross. So you're adding that extra right straight at the end. Okay. Liver shot. You guys all know I'm a huge fan of liver shot. We work on the liver shots all the time. Those are in there. He might say liver shot right straight. Boom. liver shot, right straight, left hook, right? So you're just trying to follow along with those as much as possible. Right straight to the body, make sure you work on changing your level. Right straight to the body, left hook. Right straight to the body, left hook, right straight. Okay, so basic combinations if you've been training for a while. In addition to that, the all-around, that's the basic boxing, okay? The next step up from that would be the Thai boxing, adds the lower body in. So the way the lower body works is a traditional cadence combination. Basic example, I'm just going to throw a knee, but it could be a knee, a front kick, a roundhouse kick if you have the bag. Roundhouse kick is a little bit more difficult to do if you're just shadow boxing it. So if you're shadow boxing it, I recommend you stick with either the knee or the front kick. But you're just working the leg on the opposite side hand that you finish the combination with. So if it's a jab or a 1, it's the left, boom, and then you work the right knee. A 2 would be jab, cross, and then you work the left knee, right? So you're making that switch. And the goal is to try to throw that at the end of every combination. So he'll call a 2, boom, boom. You want to throw that knee in there, okay? He'll call a 1, a 2, and a 3. Now you could try to squeeze in the knee at the end of each one of those, or you could just throw it in all the way at the end. If he says left knee, right straight, left knee, right straight, then you got to throw the left knee at the end of that, okay? The next level up from that, which is the one we're doing, is the all-round fighting. So that's the striking component to that. All-round fighting will also add defense. He calls it defense, but it's essentially just the sprawl. So you just make sure you get your sprawls in. Let me adjust the camera so you can see the ground. Okay, I don't want to hit any iron while we're working. So sprawl, hands to the floor, hips to the floor, eyes up, come right back up into a fighting position, right back ready to go to work. Okay. Then the next thing that he works is he'll say defense and stay down. So you work your sprawl, you stay down, and then he's going to start calling for sit-outs. So sit-outs, we bring one leg through, the opposite hand comes up off of the ground. The leg comes underneath you. So if he says right, the right leg comes through, I touch my butt to the ground, I'm looking towards the ceiling, and I come right back. Then he might say left, left, boom. Then you come right back up. Okay. I think also in the all-round fighting, there's push-ups, and he might say like 10 right knees, just throw 10 right knees, 10 left knees, throw the 10. Same thing with the cross and the hook. He might call for 10 of those as well. Okay. Now, if you're in really good shape and you're doing the 3-minute rounds, and that's still not enough for you, in the minute rest, you could do more stuff. You could do sit-ups, because there's not a lot of abs in the rounds for these. So if you want to supplement and do some sit-ups in between, maybe do 10, 15, 20 sit-ups. You could jump knees to chest. He'll tell you that too. Jump, touch your knees, get your knees to your chest. More push-ups if you want. So anything you want to add in there to make it harder for you, you can. Okay, guys, so we're going to get started. We're going to go right into the workout. I'm going to post the link to where you can get the full tracks for the workouts. There's, for this one, I think for most of them, there's 2-minute rounds, 1-minute rest, and then there's 3-minute rounds with the rest. I'm going to do the 2-minute round. Again, whichever skill level you're at, or however good your conditioning is, that's going to determine which one you pick. I'm just going to do 2 so you guys can get an idea how the rounds work. One thing that I'm not going to do, because I want to be in frame as much as possible and I want everybody to be able to see everything consistently, I'm not going to move around too much. You don't need a huge area. I'm going to be in a pretty small area, but you do want to make sure that footwork and head movement and moving your torso, those are constants throughout the round. Just like I yell at you when you're sparring or hitting pads, you always need to make sure that you're moving. So maybe in like the last 30 seconds of the round or something, if there's like a 30-second warning, I'll do a little bit of movement just so you can see how that looks. But keep that in mind. You want to make sure that you're moving the whole time. Okay. He's going to be shouting out commands too. And now hopefully the audio here doesn't blow out the microphone. But I think we'll be okay. All right. I don't want to have to do it over again. All right. So let's get started. All right.
Welcome to track 1 of the All-Round Fighting CD. This track has 2-minute rounds with 1-minute rest. Make sure that you make all the sprawls and keep going. And we're going to start in 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Get ready and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. 4. Defense. 4. Defense. Defense. Right straight left hook. Right straight left hook. Defense. Left hook right uppercut. 4. 4. Defense. Defense. And 2. 2 in the right straight. 2 in the right straight left hook. Defense. Defense. And defense. 3 in the right straight. 3 in the left hook right straight. Defense. 1. 1. 2. Defense. 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 4. Defense and stay down. Right. Right. Left. Left. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. And right. And get up. 4. Defense. 2. 20 seconds. Defense. 3. Defense. Defense. Left hook right straight. Right straight left hook. 4. And rest. Okay.
Okay, guys, so that's pretty much it. You're just going to follow along through the rest of the workout. In the rest rounds, he'll give you instructions to do that. He'll tell you what you got to do if you're resting, if you want to keep moving and keep throwing combinations. So there's a lot of options there. You can mix things up. This is just the first one that we're going to do. I figured it was an easy one to start with, and then I'll be adding some more as we go, some techniques. I'm going to do some ground and pound drills that you can do from home. I'm going to show you how you can improvise some equipment that you can make at home to train with if you don't already have equipment. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, again, if there's anything you want to work on, you have any requests, just let me know, and I'll do my best to get it up there. All right? Thanks, guys.